Brian Madrid from MoviePilot.com. I'm here with
Samantha Newark. You guys probably best know me as the voice of Jem and Jerica from Jem and the Holograms.
Very good then. Ms. Newark, thank you very much for coming, and of course, thank you for welcoming to New Jersey here.
Thank you so much.
Ms. Samantha, if you tell me just a little bit about yourself, how did you get started?
You know, being a kid in Hollywood, slocking it out with the rest of them, going to a million different auditions, and my agent called me one day and said I have an audition for an animated series, which I'd never auditioned for anything like that before, so I showed up and waited with everybody else, and I think I read for a bunch of different characters on the show. And then I went to Colorado with my parents and forgot about it, and my agent was desperately trying to reach me because I'd booked the show.
Excellent.
And this was before cell phones, so you can imagine. Yeah.
Now, if no one knows by now here, you are the voice of Jem here. How much popularity have you gotten since becoming the voice of Jem?
Well, it's been this slow burn, really. I think with social media, you know, we didn't really have any way to take the temperature of the show when it was happening, other than, you know, it was doing really well in the Nielsen ratings. But as far as like engagement with the fans, you know, I would get fan letters, but now it's you know, everybody can find me,
Yes.
and I'm able to, you know, interact one-on-one with the fans, which is just incredible. So.
Now, are we talking about fans that have loved the show since they were little, and now they're grown adult women and men?
The demographic has just exploded because of Netflix. So I'm meeting, obviously, you know, the original fans of the show, and then they have their kids with them that are watching it on Netflix or the DVDs that have come out, or Discovery Kids channel. So it's new. Suddenly, I can't even pinpoint the demographic anymore. I mean, 14-year-olds that love Jem. I'm like, it's great.
Now, doing the voice itself, what sort of feelings did you have for the character itself? Was it more or less based on some experiences you had in your past life?
Well, I mean, you always try to find common things with the character that you're playing, and I really lucked out with Jem and Jerica because I really I love her character. She's a great role model. She's sweet. She's very kind. She's the epitome of the sort of Pollyanna archetype, which people often make fun of, but you know, at the end of the day, it's pretty powerful. She's very transformational, and she enrolls people in just being better people.
Oh, very, very nice.
Yeah, I love being a part of this brand. I think it's really beautiful. So.
Very good then.
Yeah.
And most of the tours that you do, is it mostly here, which is, I'm very thankful you're here in New Jersey here, but what other parts of the states or world have you also visited?
Oh my gosh, I've been all over this year. The West Coast, the East Coast, I've been to Canada a couple of times, and you know, getting invitations to go all over the place. So, you know, it's what's lovely with Jem is it was all over the world, and it's still going all over the world. And now with the movie, that's also a new class of the comic book series that's come out.
How did you take? Did you ever see the movie itself? What was your take on it?
I did see the movie. I have a cameo in the film. They were kind enough to write me a cameo as a shout out to the original fans, and I loved it. There was a huge backlash from the fans because the trailer, in all honesty, didn't show anything Jem, so the fans freaked out. They didn't think that the elements that they needed to have in the film were in the film. It turns out they are, but the backlash it stopped people from going to the theaters.
I see.
We're thinking that, you know, once it comes out on DVD and it comes out on Netflix, you know, they're going to investigate and they'll see that there's a lot in the movie that's just for them. So.
Is there anything in the future works that Jem will be reprised, whether it be cartoon or a live show or comic book even?
You never know. Nostalgia is so powerful, and there's a fierce fan base for Jem. I have no idea what Hasbro has up its sleeve. I'm usually the last to know. They don't tell me anything. But I know that a lot of us voice actors that originally worked on Jem are still around, we're still working, so, you know, it'll be amazing to have another series come out. And I know the fans would lose their minds.
Now, what are you doing personally, Ms. Newark? What are you keeping busy?
Well, I've always been a singer-songwriter, performing songwriter. Had a bunch of my original music on all kinds of different TV shows and films, so I'm continuing with that. And I'm working on my third solo album, which is a very kind of sexy pop dance vibe. So I'm writing for that.
Something to get you started and moving around. Oh,
exactly.
Excellent,
There's
excellent.
a huge gay fan base for Jem too. Not, I mean, obviously it's straight kids, it's everybody, but particularly a huge fan base with the gay men. So I want to do something that really is for
Excellent, very good. Oh, I look forward to hearing it too. Now, for the fans here, where can they go and find you online, music-wise, photos, biography, photos, and well, the photos I said, but anything else I can come across?
Samantha Newark Universe.
Yes.
Yes, it's SamanthaNewark.com, and really easy, and it's got links to my Facebook, my Instagram, my all of that stuff, my music, and my bio and pictures. And I love to hear from fans, and I do administrate my own Facebook page and my own Instagram. So when I'm not crazy busy, I do it myself.
Excellent.
So I love to hear from you guys, and I will write back. So please reach out. It's always lovely hearing from you. So.
Excellent, very good then. And is there anything else you'd like to add, Ms. Newark, that you'd like to shout out to the fans?
The Gem fans rule. You guys are the best. I am very blessed to be your Gem and Jerica, and I have to pinch myself sometimes.
Very good then. Well, if nothing else here, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.